My name is Kathy Eckhouse. I am with my husband, the owner and co-founder of La Quercia, and we make dry-cured meats in Norwalk, Iowa. One of the things about Iowa is that you come here and things just grow. It has this incredible deep soil, it has natural rainfall.
You can't help but be impressed by the beauty and bounty of the state. It's one of the two most fertile places on the globe. This journey started for us when we moved back to Iowa from Italy. We had been living in Parma, which was a region that's proud of its cuisine, and we came back and saw this amazing bounty and thought, well, what are we making to show that we respect and honor this? And we thought, well, maybe we could produce prosciutto.
One of the questions people often have is, well, when you went to Italy, did you learn to make prosciutto? And we didn't learn to make prosciutto. We learned how to eat prosciutto, but we didn't learn to make it. People in Italy said, well, you can't do that in the United States. You don't have the right kind of pigs. You don't have the air from the Mediterranean wafting over the pine-clad slopes of the Apennine. And then there was the subtext, Americans can't make good food. We thought about what they said and we thought, well, we can't do anything about the pine-clad slopes of the Apennines, but maybe we can find out if they're right or wrong about the meat. So we started making prosciutto in our garage and basement. The thing that's crazy with prosciutto is you start to make it and it's a year before you can taste it.
It tasted good.
So we moved from making a few hams in our basement to an actual production facility. That was a very big transition. It's one thing to make small numbers of something well, but then to expand that out to make large numbers, that's more problematic. What I love about prosciutto is that it is so simple.
Well, there are only two ingredients, pork and sea salt.
There's nothing to hide behind when something's simple.
If you don't get the meat right, there's very little chance of being successful. We became obsessed with getting the best quality meat, and we still are.
When we're working with farmers, we have certain issues that are really critical. The most important issue is that they never use non-therapeutic antibiotics. They have to have humane practices, they have to be non-confinement. Anything that the farmers can do to create a less stressful environment for the pigs. That would include bedding, access to the out of doors. The problem with confinement is the pigs have very little opportunity to engage in natural behaviors.
So at the same time that we're working to improve the husbandry practices, we're working at the breeding.
The breed of the pig and the way that they're raised make a big difference in the ultimate flavor of the cured meat.
So it's like wine. Different breeds of pork age and develop flavor differently, like different grapes. We make prosciutto from 6 different varietals of pork. We try very hard to use all the material that comes into our building. We want to honor the farmer who worked so hard to raise that animal and honor the animal itself. We cure all the whole muscle cuts of the pig, and we do 3 different kinds of salami today.
It's really fun to go someplace and see that people are using your meats.
Over the last 10 years, we've gone from 2 employees, Kathy and me, to over 50.
We're still relatively small and literally hands-on.
Kathy and I are actively involved. She and I are part of the salting crew. We're actually out there on the floor.
If you don't maintain your sense of wonder about what you're doing, that you're taking this meat from an animal and you are transforming it by adding salt and taking care of it. If you lose that sense of wonder about it, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
It's always our greatest pleasure when we can offer our prosciutto to a chef and they not only enjoy it, but they love it. And that's when we know that we're on the right track.
Sometimes people just take the time to write to us and say, I tasted your prosciutto and it was amazing. And it makes me so happy.